Welcome to the Money Watch Show. It's Thursday, May 9th, and we're here trying to help you make better, more informed, less bad financial decisions. And a lot of those decisions are driven by what is going on in your real life. If you've got something cooking, you just need a little hug, you need a little hand on your back, give us a shout. Go to JillOnMoney.com, click the Contact Us button, and let us know if you would like to join us live. Us is me, and that guy is Mark Talercio. Hello, Mark.
Hello, Jill. Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday is right. What's cooking for you? It's May. I'm already mad at you for not having your grill yet. Do I have to get you? Is this a way that you're going to try to hustle me out of getting you a beautiful grill as a housewarming present?
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Why? Are you because you think you're very particular about the grill you want?
Yeah, I got to look into it and check out the space and what will work, and then I got to factor in getting it up several flights of stairs. So, I got to think about all this stuff.
Exhausted for you. Okay. I'm very, very excited about all the different fun things that have been going on in Jill on Money world. And specifically, there's such great stuff on the website. You're doing such a good job. Is there anything about doing the website now that's like hard or not?
Hard? No. I mean, some things take a bit more time than others.
Oh, man. I love that. Teresa Ghilarducci interview on Jill on Money Live is fantastic. I've given her book to a bunch of people. I just think she's so smart. Also on our website, you can check out not just this show, but we've got another show that's called Jill on Money. We also have a video YouTube show called Jill on Money, powered by The Compound. And as I mentioned, we've got Jill on Money Live, which is our subscription service. Jill on Money Live is there for you, $35 for those 4 quarterly webinars, the whole back catalog, all the great extra video content, all there for you. Fantastic. Okay, today we're talking to Shelby, who's on the line from California. Hi, Shelby. What's going on?
Hi, nice to be on with you guys.
Great to hear from you. What's shaking? What can we do for you?
We'd like to get some advice on what to do with our liquid savings and then make sure we're kind of on track with retirement and college and maybe some life decisions for the future.
Yes, I love life decisions. Shelby, who's the we?
My husband and I.
Okay, how old are you guys?
I just turned 40 and he's 39. He'll be 40 soon.
Okay, and are you both working full time?
We are. We're both California public school teachers.
That's just music to my ears. Okay, so that means we have 2 pensions that we'll be talking about, right?
Yes, we do. We'll both be, hopefully, at 60, we'll be fully taking all of it.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, so how much do you earn right now together?
Together, we made about $230 this past year, but our base salary is a little closer to about $205 between the two of us.
Okay. And you have side hustle, or you're doing tutoring or coaching or something like that?
Yeah, sometimes he works summer school or he takes an extra period. And at my job, I work independent study. I can take extra students and get paid for those. So we like to hustle when we can.
I love that. I love the hustle. Okay. And you have some kids?
We do. We have 2 kids, 10 and 13.
Okay. Because you're educators, I have to imagine that is something that's important to you. So how do you view the college scenario?
It is not optional for them. They will definitely be going to a 4-year university right out of high school.
I love that. Not an option. You don't get a gap year. You're going.
No, they have to go straight there. If they want to have a car at 16, they better have the grades. It's just not negotiable.
Oh, my God. I love you. Do you have a 529 plan? Is that how you're saving?
Right now we have a 529 for each of them. And then we also have like some CDs set up and some just regular online savings. We tried to kind of split it down the middle just because college is coming a bit faster than we realized.
It happens, right? How much is in the 529 plans? What do we have for the 10-year-old and what do we have for the 13-year-old?
Total, we have 136,000.
Holy smokes.
So my parents have been pretty generous with some help over the years. College was not negotiable for my family either. So that's some of it has been from theirs, but we're saving. And that was kind of one of our big questions is, are we being aggressive enough?
And when you said 136, is that just the 529 or is that this 529 plus CDs plus savings?
That's with everything. I think right now it's up to like last time I checked it's about up to like 142.
Okay. How much do you started by saying we have question about liquid savings. So how much money do you have in, forgetting about this for the kids, your savings?
About 165,000.
Not earmarked for anything yet.
No, I mean, a future car, a little bit of travel, but we mostly cash flow all of that. So yeah, we just don't really know what to do with it. At one point, we had this grand idea of paying off our house early. But then after listening to you, we stopped paying extra. So now
thank
we
you.
need a new plan.
Thank you, Shelby. So how much is the house worth?
Probably a little over somewhere over 700 right now.
And what is the outstanding mortgage amount?
164.
What's the interest rate?
2.75.
How dare you even think about paying off the?
And that's only a 15-year mortgage. And I think we have about 12 or 13 years left.
Okay, perfect. What about money in retirement? I know you have pensions, but do you also have like a 403B? Do you have, or a 457 plan?
We currently have the 2 Roths that we max out, that we've been maxing out every year. This year, when I did our taxes, we did end up having to take money back out of that because we
made too much,
slightly over that amount. But I had read the amount is going up, so I think we're going to be fine for the next year. Yeah,
that goes up to $230,000 to $240,000 this year. So how much money?
By like $800 this year.
Oh my gosh,
like ridiculous. But in the 2 Roths combined, we have another $240,000.
Wow. That's great. So when you're 60, what's the rule on these pensions? Like what percentage of your income do you basically get at that point?
Since we will no longer be paying union dues or health benefits, we will pretty much be making what we currently make. So we'll be, I think it's an average of the last 3 years.
Yeah, whatever. You're so set.
Obviously raises and, things will be different since it's, 20 years out. We will have to decide about like some survivorship benefits at that point.
You guys are both healthy though?
Yes, both healthy.
Okay, good. Anything else that we should know about in this fantastic retirement scenario?
No, I think that's really about it. We don't have any other debt but our house. And even that's, pretty minor debt in our eyes.
Oh, yeah. So right now, are you actively putting new money into the 529 CD savings or not?
Yes. So every month we put a little bit in, and then we have like an interesting teacher savings that you can do monthly. You can max $4,000 between the 2 of us. And it's sitting at like 6%. So we max that. And then when it's, but we have to pull it out every August. It's like a summer savers plan.
Oh, and then we
pop
that into
a chunk of that and put it towards college. So part of that summer saver is always bookmark in our eyes. And then we throw it into, any type of good CD or something we can find.
Fantastic. So what I think it's interesting is like, I'm not sure why you have the CDs and savings for the kids. I know the whole car thing. It's so much better to be tax efficient. Okay. And I would put all the money in the 529s. I wouldn't even have anything on the outside for them. You can keep some of your, like when you say future car and travel of your 165, are you talking about car for you or car for them?
We'll probably upgrade my husband's car at some point, and then my 13-year-old will be driving, it just goes so fast. So he'll take, another car. We do like to tend to pay cash for cars. We just kind of like to live the debt-free life. So.
Okay. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But I think that the money that 529 plans, you're in the state of California, you're in a high tax state. It makes absolutely no sense to have money sitting outside of those 529 plans. You have plenty of cash. I mean, they are going to go to college. So I know you want some money for them, but like you'll have money for that. I think you're in great shape. And I would not, I wouldn't touch the game plan here. And I like that you're putting money in of the liquid 165. Okay. That's, and I'm forgetting about the anything for the kids right now, but of that 165, let's say, give me the amount of money that's really your emergency reserve, meaning what do you really need to keep liquid?
Really not much. We're tenured employees. We're not concerned about, job loss.
Like 65, 60?
Yeah, that's probably even,
50.
Yeah, probably I would earmark, 40 to 50 of it as like, a real emergency.
Okay. So the money for the car and the travel, it just keeps building up really because you don't spend as much as you take in. Correct. So Mark, what should they do with their $100,000, their $125,000? What do you want to do with it in that liquid savings? Not paying off the house, of course, being.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily just dump it into the 529 because they're going to be throwing a good amount into that 529 plan going forward. I mean, obviously, the thing that jumps out is just having some sort of additional supplemental, maybe like a brokerage account.
That's what I think. Where are the Roths held?
A Charles Schwab, they're just index funds.
Perfect. Want to do the same thing with $100,000 of your liquid savings?
And put it into just a non-Roth? What would that look like?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Just be a joint account. It's like the Shelby and husband supplemental plain old brokerage account. You put it in, you buy some mutual funds or some exchange traded funds, index funds. You can always get to it. You can, if you're feeling like nervous about it, you can make it a little bit less aggressive than your Roths, but you can just let it be, like set it and forget it. Like literally say like, I'm going to put 60% in an S&P 500 fund, and I'm going to put 10% in an international index fund. I'm going to put 30% in a California. No, you don't even have to. You can put it in a regular old intermediate term bond fund and leave it alone. Let it do its thing. Done.
Okay.
And otherwise, you're in such good shape. It's like fantastic. If you're freaking out about like you want to keep some money on the outside for the kids, okay, fine. But really, the idea is that a 529 account just has that beautiful tax treatment. And that's why I think, if possible, try to keep everything in there. And, you know, you're not in a high tax bracket, but you do live in a high tax state, right?
Yes.
So, you know, you're mostly paying taxes in, say, the 22% tax bracket. You know, if you can't do a Roth for a particular year, then just put the money in the joint account and just do it all at Schwab because it's easier to keep it all in one place.
So even with the college, we shouldn't keep any of that liquid?
I don't know why. Like, what are we doing for that? Like,
I mean, you're so adamant that they're going to school. I mean, that's the most tax efficient way to pay for school.
Okay. Yeah, because right now, like for my daughter, she has like a total of about $70,000, and it's like a $15,000 in CDs, and then the rest in the 529. But you think I should just the
529 it, baby, all 529. Okay. I mean, listen. Remember, the money that goes in there grows without taxation. So no current, like you know how you get that interest statement from the bank from the CDs and the savings that goes away. That may be part of the problem that like pushed you into even the beyond the Roth eligibility.
Yes, selling our I bonds actually pushed us into that.
Yeah. Okay. So there we go. Let's get out of this thing. So, So the money that's in the CDs and the savings, you've put it into each of the kids' accounts. Let it grow. Don't worry too much. And you're putting the $4,000 in. You got plenty of money. And listen, if the kids need something, that joint account that we are suggesting you open at Charles Schwab, you can always use that. Okay. You can always use that for them. You don't have to earmark it, but we just want you to be more tax efficient.
I think that's a great plan.
All right. And we want them to go to California State School. Did I mention that?
Yes. Oh, that's probably the only option.
I love that.
We have great schools here. So.
Oh, exactly. Do you guys have your estate documents done?
So we do have $750,000 each for life insurance.
Mm-hmm.
Our will was done a long time ago using like an online will maker that we paid for.
Sure.
Do we need more than that?
I mean, look, the kids are older now. Your life is maybe you have more assets. You could maybe just like go to an estate attorney and say, could you review this and see if everything is cool? I would do that.
Okay.
It's not like you don't have to pay $10,000 to do that. Don't you have a friend who's a lawyer? Can't you mooch off somebody?
You know, I have a sister who's a lawyer, but so far she doesn't do that type.
All right. Well, maybe she knows somebody. Oh, I went to law school with somebody who can help you out. You don't need, like, honestly, it's not like you have a complicated life, but there are more, like, so right now, most of this will pass by contract, but anything that's in a CD, a savings account, goes to goes to the surviving spouse, then goes to the kids. But, maybe you just make sure, like, do we really, like, we have more assets? Would we want the kids to get all of our money? Like, if something happened to you right now, as long as you have guardianship, it should be fine. But just be aware that, having it checked out is not the worst thing in the world either. Just like have somebody look at it. It won't be a lot of money. And I do think it would be worth your while just to know that it's all set. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, good. I'm so excited for you guys. I'm so excited for those pensions, even though I'm very jelly, but you've earned them. And you will earn them. So thank you so much for joining us. If you have kids and you're planning for college, if you are trying to figure out the best way to allocate a savings account, If you're looking ahead and trying to imagine what is the best course of action for something going on, all you need to do is go to our website, jillonmoney.com, click the Contact Us button. Let us know if we can help you, and you can check the box if you want to come on the air. Don't forget to sign up for the free weekly newsletter. It comes out every Friday. And check out our YouTube show. It's called Jill on Money, powered by The Compound. Mark Talercio is the co-host and executive producer and king of all things web of this program. We're distributed by Paramount Global. We drop our episodes every Tuesday and Thursday. Try to do something nice for someone else today. Change your work, change your wealth, change your life. Thank you for listening, and we'll talk to you next week.